What is up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making a 7.3 Unholy Death Knight PvP guide. As always, if you like the transmog, leave a like. And before you guys ask where I got it, it is last season's 2K Elite gear. So you would have to get like 2K in Arena. And the weapon is Agatha's weapon challenge. It all looks so good together, so good. But let's get into the guide. What is up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making a 7.3 Unholy Death Knight PvP guide. As always, if you like the transmog, leave a like. And before you guys ask where I got it, it is last season's 2K Elite gear. So you would have to get like 2K in Arena. And the weapon is Agatha's weapon challenge. It all looks so good together, so good. But let's get into the guide. Alright guys, let's get into the talents. For the first tier, we're going to go Ebon Fever or All Will Serve. If you're kind of played DK for a while, just always go Ebon Fever if you're kind of new and you can't pay attention to your pet and you just kind of know you don't watch what it's doing or whatever, you're not too worried about it for whatever reason. Go All Will Serve against double melee Mongo specs, because if they burst you and AoE your pet or something or purposely kill your pet, you're not going to have Corpse Shield. But if you run All Will Serve, you will, because there's no cooldown. You can resummon, but without it, there is of course a cooldown and they can kill you in that time. Second tier, go All Blighted Rune Weapon. Pets Don't Pulses used to be good, but it got nerfed and now it's shit. Epidemic, you don't want to use unless you're doing RBGs, and even then I don't know if it's that good. And for the third tier, Unholy Frenzy. When a Festering Wound bursts, you gain 100% increased attack speed for 2.5 seconds, which if you don't have downtime and you're on your target, basically means you have 100% attack speed all the time, because if our objective as DK is popping wounds, that's our main damage. So if you're on top of doing that, you're always going to have the attack speed. The only time I will ever change out of this and what talent I would pick would be Clawing Shadows, is when I'm bursting a mage. That's it. If I'm bursting casters, well, Mage is really the only caster that escapes me. Everything else can't. Druid can blink, but only once, and I just save grip for when he blinks, and then he's fucked after that. He doesn't have a blink again for a while, and I just grip him back, whatever. Level 60 tier, we're just gonna go Asphyxiate. Other two are shit. Level 75, Corpse Shield. Other two, well, Lingering Apparition shit. Spell Eater is okay, but against two wizards, Spell Eater will absorb more than Corpse Shield would for you. But if you take that, that's one less defense you have when you could have the smaller shell plus the Corpse Shield. So just go with Corpse Shield. Level 90, we're going to go Necrosis, because that's just straight up 40% increased damage to your Shadow Strike. And for 100, Soul Reaper, it actually hits for a decent amount of damage, as well as gives you that fat haste. And I really like it. And unless you're doing RBGs, don't go Defile. Some people like to run Dark Arbiter. Me personally, I don't, and I didn't need to run it for playing at higher rated PvP. So it's, I guess, personal pick here. But if you want to just know what I'm doing, go Soul Reaper. Alright guys, on to talents. Now normally I would tell you to pick Trinket, but in my last guide I was a human, and as you've seen in my intro, I'm a sexy DK with that sexy Mog now. And Orc Relentless is a really great thing, and let me tell you why. Now, duration of incoming crowd control, effects reduced by 20%, so that's any CC, stuns, hexes, polys, whatever. 20%, the time of those are reduced by 20%. But since I'm an Orc, we have this little racial. Is it hardiness? Yes. Duration of stun effects reduced by an additional 20%. And that stacks with the PvP talent Relentless. So whenever I'm stunned as an Orc, even if it's like a full kidney from a rogue, it might be like 8 seconds, it's going to be reduced. That time is reduced by 40%, and it helps a lot. It really does. So if you're an Orc, go Relentless. If you're human, go trinket because you have 2 trinkets and that helps a lot as well. Second tier, reinforced armor. I used to go sparring against 2 melee, but I've been just going with reinforced armor because, like, I guess YOLO. I'm too lazy to change it. I guess I don't really know why, but I really never needed it. We pretty much went like, I think I started like 1890 for that final push, and we played at 2100 MMR all the way till I was about 2K30 rated for my elite set, and we only lost once, and every time, no matter the comp, I just went reinforced armor. Sorry about that, I had a cough, I didn't want you guys to hear. Tier 3 honor talents. Depending on what you're versing, if you're versing a melee cleave with the Resto Druid, go Dark Sim so you can steal them clones and help your healer by cycloning, or even using the cyclone to set up by cycloning their healer, taking what they use and giving it back to them, giving them a taste of their own medicine. You can steal bops, you can steal bubbles, you can steal clones, hexes, anything you can think of. If you can predict when they're going to cast something Dark Sim and you can take that CC, I use it all the time. It comes in really good handy. Now, if you're versing a, like, let's say, Shadow Priest, Mistweaver Monk, and maybe a Rogue, Dark Sim's not really going to help that much because there's nothing really you can steal from a Monk that's going to help you. The only thing you can steal from a Priest is maybe Dominant Mind, but you're trying to kick those, not let people cast those. Or maybe a Silence, but you gotta predict when he's gonna try to silence. In that situation, there's really nothing to pick. But there is shadow damage from the Priest, so Anti-Magic Zone will come in handy. Just take this, and then whoever's dying, or maybe you're all rotting, you can put this up behind a pillar. Everybody gets under it, you get topped off, and you go back out and you kill them. Just depending on the comp. If you can't steal nothing worth stealing from the comp you're about to verse, go Anti-Magic Zone if they have a caster. If you verse a Druid, or a Resto Shaman, or a Paladin, Holy Paladin, go Dark Sim. You can steal a lot of great things from them. For this tier, Decomposing Aura, Necrotic Aura, Heartstop Aura, never go Heartstop. Sometimes go Decomposing Aura. When I do, I tend to run All Will Serve. When I do go All Will Serve, as I said earlier, I do run All Will Serve. And on Holy Frenzy, I go Decomposing Aura. It just reduces the health. But most of the time, I don't. When I don't do that, I'm mostly always running Ebon Fever. And I play with Necrotic Aura because it's on enemies with the 12 rods take 8% increased magical damage. So that's going to be from your Epidemic. This is Virulent Plague deals 28% more damage, but with this it stacks, so that's 28% more damage, and that's not all the magical stuff you do. Your Gargoyle is not sure if that's considered magic. I think it is. I think it increases his damage because, yeah, the bolt he's shooting, I'm pretty sure that's considered damage, so that's increasing the damage from that. It's increasing damage from Death Coil, it's increasing damage from Death and Decay. And especially when I play this versus mages, this is going to be considered magical damage. So it's just giving me 8% more damage to a lot of my stuff. So I like to run that most of the time. A lot of the time. I rarely change out of that. And if you're playing with the Affliction Warlock or a caster, that's even better. Crypt Fever. Enemies healed enemies healed while afflicted by your festering wounds have a chance to take 105,000. I think that's nerfed. Not the damage, but I'm pretty sure that used to be every time. There was no chance. I'm pretty sure that used to be every time somebody was healed. I think that got nerfed actually. The other two are mad. Just go Crypt Fever. And for the last talent, go Necrotic Strike because it, just like in my last video, is still very, very good. If I don't have damage, but let's say we can get a kill, and my warrior, I love to play TSG, my warrior wants to do damage, but I don't have damage because my damage takes a while to actually come back up. I'm like, you know what, dude, go for it. Do all the damage you can. What I will do is have wounds up on the target that we're trying to kill, and I will spam Necrotic Strike while he's bursting with his healing reductions, and a lot of the times we will get a kill. So let's go into rotation. Alright guys, so rotation wise, it's pretty simple. Most of the time we try to kill the healer if we can in a grip stun, but we always have that backup target in case that fails, that we're gonna also gonna try to kill. Which so I'll run in, and on that secondary target that we're gonna be trying to kill, I will put my gargoyle on. So we run in, we dot. Alright, you dot. Put your blood fury. Push your blood fury because it increases attack power, which will increase your damage from gargoyle. Pop a gargoyle. Empower your pet by the rune weapon. Depending on how lucky I get with RNG, I will Scorch Strike. Auto attack a minute. Get rid of that death coil I had built up by then. Put more dots. Grip, stun, the healer, or whatever we're going. Slow Reaper, Apocalypse, and just keep death coils going out. If you have wounds, use Fetch Ring Strikes. Keep the wounds, death coils going out. Keep the wounds popped. Keep them popped. Keep the dots up. Keep the dots. Keep the pet in power. When that comes back up, you want to empower them again. Just keep going ham. Popping the wounds. Keep your dots up. Just keep everything up. Keep your pet in power. Keep the dots up. Keep the wounds up. Keep going. If you don't have any damage, but your warrior or whoever you're playing with thinks they can get a kill, put some wounds on the target and spam Necrotic Strike for them and let them get the kill. Just make sure the healer can't heal the target and let your other DPS kill them. Other than that, just keep everything up, guys. Everything up. Keep your wounds up by the rune weapons back up. I have 6 now. I have wounds. I have enough wounds to runes to get my Soul Reaper going. So I'll Soul Reaper. Make sure you have enough runes to Soul Reaper and get that haste. Don't want to waste. You don't waste any of that haste. None of it. And just keep going ham, guys. That's pretty much it. Keep your pet empowered, all that good stuff. Keep the dots up. And that's it, guys. So if this guide helped you guys, let me know if you see me in an arena and you whoop my ass with the stuff I just taught you. Feel free to message me. Be like, yo, Malturk, I'm a fan. I just beat your ass with the stuff you just told me how to do. And that would be sick. You can hit me up anytime for questions at Malturk Kel'Thuzad. See you guys later. Enjoy WoW, enjoy DK, and bye.